What is going on, guys? I'm Consumer Tech Review, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best budget gaming monitor for the Xbox Series X and PS5 and the Xbox Series S. And if at any point during the video you guys want to check out this exact same monitor, I'll have Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. But let's jump into the video. All right, so this monitor is a Spectre 24-inch 144 hertz monitor. It is 1080p, but it's 24 inches, so that's all you're gonna need. And for a monitor being super budget friendly, this is an awesome pick. Let's go over the pros. Obviously, the first pro is that it is super budget friendly. I'm talking very budget friendly. Any one of you guys will be able to afford this. It'll fit in any budget because it's so inexpensive, but it's still quite good. Now, as I said before, this is 144 hertz at 1080p, which is a great resolution at the screen size, even really top end gaming monitors. Actually, I just had a $1,000 360 hertz monitor that was at 25 inches and it was 1080p. So 1080p is really strong at this screen size. Now, as well as that, even though this has HDMI 2.0 with both consoles, you're gonna be able to get 120 hertz at 1080p, as well as the Series S. So don't worry about the resolution with the hertz, because a lot of people talk about that. Absolutely, you will be able to get 120 hertz at 1080p on this monitor. Now, the next pro is it is actually a curved screen, which is really quite nice when you're up next to it. A lot of you, if you're coming from flat screens, this will be a change, but it is a good change. But for most of us, like me, I use curved screens all the time. I can't remember the last time I looked at a flat screen. Actually, sometimes I use flat screens, but the majority of the time they're curved and it's very hard to go back afterwards. It's much more immersive, especially in game, and they're highly recommended. Now, moving to the next pro, this thing is super lightweight, which means it can easily be mounted on your desk or on the wall, and that is just really nice. On the top of it, it's actually like very thin at the base. That's where it has more of the ports and it's a little bit thicker, but it's extremely easy to set on a mount, to put it on a desk mount, something really cheap. But the nice thing is most of those mounts will be more inexpensive because it only weighs 5.73 pounds, which is not very much. And that is just the screen, not with the stand. However, again, not very much. You can easily put it on a stand with one person, and it's just cheaper to buy a stand or a mount that doesn't have to support 20 pounds. As well as this also has Freesync, which is a basically adaptive sync, so it'll change the refresh rate of the monitor with your console, which is great for eliminating screen tearing and such things as that, which is an absolute must if you're going to get any gaming screen, whether that be a TV or a monitor. Now, this thing is tiltable, so you can tilt it, but there is no height adjustability on the stand. So obviously, at this price point, you're going to give up some things, and height adjustability is one of those things. But again, not a big deal, because if you do want to get something much more premium, just get a desk mount and mount it on a monitor arm. Now, moving to the last pro, that is going to be build quality. This thing is actually built quite well. The whole stand and everything is complete metal. There's not even just plastic on the outside and then metal on the bottom, which is how a lot of companies do it, like Alienware and LG. This is just full metal, the entire stand, and it's great. It's super sturdy and it's really small, so it takes up a very small amount of, its footprint on the desk is quite small because of how small the stand is, although it's still fairly stable. But guys, again, is this the absolute best monitor for the Xbox Series S and PS5 and Series S? No. Is it the best budget one? Absolutely. For the money, the actual experience that you're gonna get is going to be diminishing return when you spend more money. You can easily spend $800, $1,000 on a monitor that's gonna have 4K and 120 hertz, even though the consoles are not even gonna get that high in refresh rate at 4K. But the actual experience on those monitors is going to be better, but it's not gonna be that much better. Too many tech reviews on YouTube tell you to get the best tech. This is all you're going to need for those consoles, and you're gonna have a fantastic time. Remember, if you do wanna go pick it up, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. But I highly recommend save your money, and if you're going for a monitor, get one of these things. They're absolutely amazing, and they're extremely inexpensive. But if you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you out, help me out and throw a like below. And if you enjoy gaming tech reviews and tech reviews in general, I do a ton of those, so please consider subscribing. And I recently just did a review on the best monitor for the Xbox Series S and PS5. It's still fairly budget, and it's not the best of the best, but it is twice what this monitor cost, and it's quite a good monitor as well. So if your price range is a little bit higher, click on that video somewhere here. But guys, we're about to hit 22,000 or something subs. It's like literally going crazy. So thank you so much. We're trying to get to 25,000 subs before the end of the year. We're going to try to make it happen. This was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys later.